We always looking for accountability partner, but we don't want to hold ourselves accountable. Y'all, life been lifing. Okay, like, yes, I know who God is. Yes, I've been doing his word. I've been out here in these streets, letting God use me. People know, like, they can pick up the phone, call Naja. I'm going to pray. I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to send you some encouraging message. I'm going to send you some scripture. I'm going to give you what you need, right? But in the midst of doing all of that, sometimes I just be feeling like it's pointless, okay? Yeah, I know them people that y'all really like give y'all all to. You really open up, you really help them, you give them everything that they need. But then you end up finding yourself giving them more than they are giving themselves. That is a hurtful feeling. Because then when you give them what you have, just being genuine in your true self, and then you see them not using it, if you're like me, you're like, wait a minute. I just talked to you for an hour. I just text you long paragraphs, did research. I just did all of this for you. To come back the next day, the next week, or whatever, talking about the same thing when I gave you the resources to make it better, to heal yourself, to start over new and fresh. In the midst of me getting my life together, I do want to be open in a vessel for God to use me. But I also have to remember that I am not God. So I shouldn't keep letting everybody run to me like I'm their God, and I'm not. I'm not trying to give no quick response. I'm not trying to give no quick answer. I'm not trying to help you solve your problem. First things first, I'm finna start asking off the rip. What did you do? Did you pray? Because that need to be the first thing. Because if you coming straight to me, you're doing something wrong, baby. Something wrong. He gave me gifts, just like he gave you gifts. And everybody in this world gifts. All of us have gifts. We all got power and we all got gifts. And God bless us all to be here. We need to be using our 24 hours to heal ourselves or to do something that's productive towards our growth. How are we always looking for accountability partners if we don't want to hold ourselves accountable? The work starts with you first. Before you try to open up a business, before you try to make a friend group, before you try to get that job, you got to work on you first. If you ain't willing to work on you, get yourself together like you got someplace to go, I cannot be the person that's putting a fire under your butt like you're asking me to. And when I turn that temperature up so the fire can get higher, you running. God's chosen ones, his pastors, minister, evangelist, prophetess, whatever your title is that he gave y'all, stop seeking them for your life to be changed. You gotta do the work on yourself. Stop seeking everybody and relying on everybody's faith. That is not their job. They're just supposed to be there to help you, get that extra encouragement, reference you. But if you keep running to them and you ain't doing nothing yourself, then baby, listen, it got to stop now. You got to figure out what works for you. You got to figure out what you need to do. You got to figure out who you need to heal from, what you need to let go of. Everybody can't do everything for you. It starts with you first. And people might have hurt you up to this point. People haven't told you they're sorry. You haven't forgave, but it's time for you to forgive them. And for you to forgive yourself for things that you don't talk about either. And move forward. Move forward in love. Move forward with God. And just keep going. Start getting closer with God. He's calling you. I'm close to him. And he's still calling me for more. Those that are not close to him, I know he's calling you for a fact if he's doing that for me. It's time for us to get ourselves together, y'all. This is not the end, but the beginning. Stop looking at and thinking, well, it's about to be the end of the day. No, it's the beginning of a new day that is about to come for me to start my journey, for me to get closer to God, for me to finish that business plan, for me to work out in that gym. It is the beginning for me to be better. It's not the end. It's not the end till God says so. This is the beginning. You, the next second, the next hour, whenever you see this video, you could make a change right there. It don't have to be the next day. It don't have to be the next week. It don't have to be the next month. It don't have to be the next year. You can literally start now and work your way up to making a change in your life. Come on, y'all. We got things to do. Get your house in order as I get my house in order so that we can come together and get some other people in order and straighten out some things. We got to work on ourselves before we come together and stop coming together projecting onto each other.